Every superhero has a superpower. Batman's isn't strength, it isn't money. It's his unshakable mindset. No magic, no mutations, just systems. And every day of his life is a lab experiment in mastering fear, focus, and pain. By the end, you'll know exactly how to start using them in your own life. Let's get into it. Section 1. Cold exposure. Cold exposure is one of the most effective practices for building resilience, and the Wim Hof method has made it accessible to millions. Wim Hof demonstrated how controlled breathing and gradual exposure to the cold can completely change the way your body and mind react to stress. The breathing protocol is simple but powerful. Take deep inhales, filling your chest and stomach fully. Exhale only about 70 to 80% of the air. Repeat this cycle for about 30 breaths. On the last exhale, hold your breath for as long as you can safely. Then, inhale deeply and hold for a few more seconds before releasing. This primes your body for the cold and calms your mind. After a round of breathing, step into a cold shower or cold bath. Start small, 30 seconds at the end of your shower, and gradually increase the duration over time. The benefits are clear: improved stress tolerance, reduced inflammation, and a stronger, calmer mind. With consistency, cold exposure stops being just a challenge. It becomes a tool you can rely on to reset yourself whenever you need. Batman Year 1 shows Bruce training in extreme climates, ice caves, alpine peaks to condition both body and mind. The cold is not just a physical challenge. It forces discipline, sharpens focus, and hardens mental resilience. In other words, it's like flipping switches on your DNA based on what your body experiences, tuning you to better handle stress and burn energy efficiently. By placing himself in environments where comfort is stripped away, Bruce builds the capacity to remain calm under pressure. For him, enduring the cold isn't about toughness. It's about training the nervous system to stay steady when others would break. Section 2. Meditation. Midday, Batman harnesses deep meditation to sharpen his focus and maintain peak cognitive performance, even in extreme stress. Meditation enhances prefrontal cortex activity, boosting attention control and emotional regulation. Put simply, meditation trains your brain like a muscle, improving your ability to stay calm, focused, and mentally sharp under pressure. Try this. Close your eyes right now. Breathe deep, long breaths and actively focus on your breathing. That should be the only thought in your mind. Eventually, you will get another thought about something entirely unrelated. At that point, remember to focus back on your breathing, block out all other thoughts. Try to get to the end of this timer. If you didn't just skip past the timer, good job. How did you find that meditation session? Did your mind wander or were you breathing properly? Comment down below. Section 3. Gym routine. Batman commits to a focused gym routine to build strength, power, and an unshakable physical foundation that supports everything else he does. Resistance training in the hypertrophic rep range of 8 to 12 triggers muscle growth by challenging your muscles just enough to force adaptation. With consistent form, this range maximizes hypertrophy while protecting joints and improving functional strength. Put simply, a proper gym routine steadily turns you from skinny to strong by teaching your muscles to grow bigger and work harder over time. Try this. Pick one exercise for each muscle group you want to grow: chest, shoulders, back, arms, legs. Look up a short video showing perfect form for each one. Grab a weight you can lift for 8 to 12 solid reps. Do 3 sets, resting about a minute in between. When you can hit 12 reps with ease, make the weight slightly heavier and drop back to 8 reps. Keep showing up for at least 3 workouts a week every week and track your progress. Section 4. Reading. Every night, Batman sharpens his mind through relentless reading because knowledge is his greatest weapon against chaos. Over 90% of successful leaders read regularly. Reading is the skill that builds his strategy, his wealth of wisdom, and the edge that commands respect in every room he enters. Reading stimulates brain function by improving concentration, expanding vocabulary, and engaging the prefrontal cortex for critical thinking and memory retention. It also reinforces discipline and patience, which are essential for mastering any skill. Reading is like leveling up your brain. It builds mental endurance, sharpens your focus, and equips you with wisdom from people who have already succeeded. Pick a book that interests you. Start with something recommended by top performers in your field. Set a timer for 20 minutes and read without distractions. Sit with a straight back and do not lie down when reading. Make this a daily habit and watch your knowledge and confidence grow. Section 5. Journaling. Batman methodically records the events of each night in his journal. He documents key details, emotional shifts, and tactical reflections. Like the great leaders and inventors of the past, he knows certain thoughts are too important to leave unexamined. Handwriting, unlike typing, slows the process and forces deeper engagement. This deliberate method activates brain regions linked to focus, self-analysis, and long-term memory consolidation, putting pen to paper untangles complex thoughts, making them clearer and more actionable. Journaling is Batman's mental audit, a way to reduce noise, preserve insight, and refine decision-making. In the Batman files, Bruce's journals are filled with timestamps, emotional codes, enemy psychology, and moral dilemmas, a personal archive of his evolving psyche. You've now learned 5 of Batman's core mental practices: cold exposure, meditation, gym routine, reading, journaling. Each section gave you a simple step to try right away. Close your eyes and follow your breath. Set a timer and read for 20 minutes. Open a notebook and write down what's been on your mind today. The key is consistency. Build these into your daily routine. Meditate midday, read in the evening, journal at night. Over time, these habits compound, giving you the same clarity, resilience, and focus that Batman depends on. If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to subscribe. Comment down below what topics or characters that you want me to go over in the next video. That way, you'll keep learning the systems and strategies that will help you build discipline and stay 2 steps ahead.